like that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Levis now on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And following that run, looks like the back is in a little discomfort. Medical staff attending to him as we step aside. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
46, 24 lineup, green.
Levis from the shotgun. He puts some power on a deep one. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Working quickly here.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Back now, pressure on its way. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. Those are the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
They go play action here. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
29 down, 22 leader. 154, right 54.
On the play fake, it's Levis. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans need only 1 to take the lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake here. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
79 Broncos.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Shaq.
From the 46. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Return starts at the 3. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Chop alert. Ready. Check. Hut.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Levis. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their early lead to 13. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the...
Dolphins 14.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Go.
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Levis. Pass taken in by Kelly. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
22 window.
Levis now off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Here we go.
Levis throwing again. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Set up. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13.
Another carry for him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Like 24.
Here's 2nd and 7. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Titans in possession. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 6 yards. Boy, a great spot. 2nd and goal at the 2. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54. 54 Rita.
He gets another shot here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, come on, come on.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A big loss on the play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Evans now to return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
At their own 41-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Give now to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Levis now on 1st down. He fires one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing from the gun. Buying some time right. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he makes the Hefco! It's a touchdown on the pick 6! But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Trap 60. Take go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That's It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Moody knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Bring it. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Give him 15 yards on the pitch. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. That's completed right side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete to Hyatt. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Flush down out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw now. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Levis from the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's trying to push the feet, and they pick him off again. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Connect on first, it's second down.
Like 54! Army! 29 down, 22 Rita!
Shotgun now for Levis. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Okonkwo brings it in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Levis here on first down. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
54.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw it. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Reload. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
22, Linda, 22. Right side full.
Here's the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go.
Levis now off the play fake. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 45.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Go.
Throwing now off play action. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Levis back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 52.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Setting up a throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
17 more yards.
From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back at his own end zone, looking to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Take go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they pick him off again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of
Touchdown, Tennessee! 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going deep this. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Diamond. Right 13, right there.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing from near his own goal line. And that throw just too high for him.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Let's go. At the 48-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Buys time, rolling right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Like 24. 29 down. 24 Rita.
Levis from the shotgun. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
22 Rita. Like 90, like 90.
Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Street. Check out.
One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's a win on the road for the Titans.